Hello and welcome to the physics topic sound, lesson 3, wave effects. We're going to take a look at how these waves and technology sort of combine and come together to be used in everyday life. We benefit from them with many different aspects of technology. So you've got 3 examples here with the loudspeakers, a microphone, and the ultrasound scan picture. The reason these are all able to happen is because the sound waves transfer information, and they do that through the vibrations of particles, but when pressure changes. And that pressure change is key to all of this. So if we take the loudspeakers first and look at them, you've only got really the external there. There is slightly more. You can't quite see the diaphragm of a loudspeaker, which is key to how this works, but we'll run through how they work anyway. So all of the waves transfer energy from one place to another. We know that from what we've done on light waves and water waves as well. The vibrations between the particles pass the sound waves on. And then what happens is in the loudspeaker, there's a diaphragm. It's almost like a sheet. And the electrical current goes through the speaker and it causes the diaphragm to vibrate. Okay. It will vibrate at different rates, but as it vibrates, the sound waves are passed on. Okay. And then you can play with the volume, which will alter the effect. But with some speakers, what you used to be able to do is the volume. You could feel those speakers vibrating, and that was to do with that diaphragm vibrating internally. Okay, so that's one use of those waves. Now, the microphone works in the opposite way to the loudspeaker. Okay, so the sound waves going in make the particles vibrate. So there is a diaphragm there. So those particles that are inside then are vibrating and they make the diaphragm vibrate, and that passes on the electrical signal. Now that electrical signal then is amplified in the sound that you hear, or it can be recorded as well. So sometimes people will talk or sing into a microphone and that then is recorded. Now, finally, really high frequency sound waves. We've got 2 examples here for these. The first one being ultrasound. So it's so high frequency and pitch that we can't hear it. And one of the uses of it is that it can be used to examine an unborn fetus in the uterus. Ultrasound is also used to examine other parts of the body for investigative things, investigative procedures, but one of the most commonly known ones, the example you need to know is this one. Now, another use of these high frequency sound waves is ultrasonic cleaning. And you'll have a water bath. This works at a really high frequency, and the vibrations of the pressure waves means that dirt's dislodged. So you've got a water bath where you put everything that's dirty in. You turn the water bath on, the vibrations that are happening at a really high frequency are then able to dislodge the dirt from, say, surgical equipment that's put in there, or from jewellery, for example, that they wanted to clean, or a fountain pen that they want to dislodge all the dried on ink from. The high level of frequency is those vibrations going so far, so high. That's how it's able to dislodge those things. So that gives you some uses and some effects of the sound waves. So we've looked at ultrasonic cleaning, you've looked at ultrasounds, you looked at microwaves, and you've also looked at loudspeakers. So you need to be able to identify them and explain what the role of sound waves in making that piece of technology work is. Okay, so go and have a look at the worksheet, see if you can complete it, rewatch this if you need to,